that she's smiling. You know, you could say, well, maybe she just smiling because she know, da da da. But no, they're gangsta. That's why he's working on that truck. Uh, like I said, this just a message to y'all. If y'all don't answer because they told you, I'm really finna take down your ads. I'm not finna explain. You know what I'm. Yeah, see, he's looking. I'm finna take down your ads. I'm finna report your ads as frauds. So all y'all, yeah, exactly. You stupid. You fucking stupid as hell. I'm finna report y'all ass. You playing with my money right now. I got business to do. You little spies. So I'm finna report your asses. I don't feel bad that you don't make no money. You really, if it was up to me, you wouldn't be breathing. But I can't do that. So it's not about white supremacy. Not nothing to do with slavery. Yeah. Do your sign. Do your sign. Do your sign. So your sign makes you bulletproof? I didn't think so. All right. So I'm telling you, when these clowns send you on a mission, tell them you can't do it, bro. Tell them you can't do it. What you gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. I thought so. All right, and don't take their missions no more. When they tell you to come around here, man, fuck that. I'm done. I ain't gonna fuck with them. All right, look, see what I'm saying? I got shit to do. So y'all want to keep playing this little jealousy shit that got nothing to do with systemic racism. You just a jealous little bitch. When you been a slave? Explain to me when you was a slave. You never. All right. And, oh yeah. Also these clowns right here. All of a sudden, this dude furniture is just so goddamn valuable. Everybody just this and that. And like I said, a couple of weeks ago, I got on video. I wasn't trying to film. They put out furniture. Nobody was over there, but for some reason, Scooter Boy shit is just the most coveted shit in the. I mean, Scooter Boy shit is coveted. They just because they knew, it take me a while to get ready. I'm getting older. So I've been getting ready because I don't just come out and start filming. They know I was inside. I took a shower, ate breakfast. I woke up. It took me about 3 hours. So they got time to prepare. So they know I'm finna come out. Plus, I also put an order in for Instacart. And no, it's not. No, they're not doing nothing illegal. That's what I'm talking about. So how come when they put their stuff out 2-3 weeks ago, nobody was over there? But Scooter Boy shit is coveted. Like it's just some. I know people. Like I said, we used to go to Salvation Army too. Like women, they usually. I know women that go to Salvation, and because they'll do it. They'll varnish. It's just like the home hunters. They watch that shit, HGTV. So they know how to, all that shit. You strip it. If it's good wood, and you repaint it just like one of them TLC TV shows. But and I know for a fact he got a lot of that shit from the Goodwill. Cause like I said, when I first moved here, he asked me because that's when I had my big Tahoe, right, that they ran into, 2 years ago. But that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Would you want these people in charge of anything? Every time they try, it's like they keep trying the same shit over and over again. Everything they try is emotional. Just well, when I was a kid, my dad left me or something, and that's why they can't make it. That's why they're upset. Okay, get help and move on. You failed. Your dad should have told you before he left you. If you fall off that horse, get back up and keep going, right? But you don't want these diversity hires. Oh, that's right. That's why I really came out here. They knew it. I got a whole bunch of videos. So in Florida, yesterday or the day before, they sent out a memo. They fired all their diversity hires. No, that's what shit's going down. This is real deal. Florida, I think one of them colleges, they fired their diversity hire, the little DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. They firing their asses. Nobody want these dumbass niggas who don't belong. Now, if you're a smart nigga, you know what you're doing. Yeah, hell, come on, yeah. But If you just got there because your skin is black, or you're a white lesbian, which is, we don't care about that. Now, if you smart and you can do the job, nobody cares. You making sound decisions, you doing what you're supposed to do. But no, these are people. They're being exposed that they didn't deserve the job. They fucking stupid. They really thought spying on people and the so-called exposing, like the one I showed you yesterday, where the girl from Chicago was like, I don't care what you do. You're not all this, oh, we gonna expose, we gonna split that. She like, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck. Like she said, they ran that nigga up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's spread. All the real black folks starting to they don't want to be broke. They don't want a couple of niggas rich and come back and give back. Why in the fuck would you want your kid growing up thinking that one nigga gotta go make it, one nigga gotta get rich and come back and give back? That's communism. You gotta come back and give back. It's like, okay, but if you believe in that, that's on you. But y'all problem is, y'all get mad. We ain't gotta leave with, whatever. We finna buy the properties. We ain't gotta help you. So don't be, oh, you ain't helping out your brother. No, you're not my brother. You're a devil worshiper. See, that's where y'all got it fucked up. Y'all really thought y'all was gonna read. We all know the Bible, right? Like that. When I was a kid, they said the devil know the Bible. I'm a little kid going to church. That's what I'm saying. Your parents supposed to teach you right. They're supposed to teach you. So when you get older, you remember what they told you. That's what the Bible say. You're supposed to raise them up right. So we ain't falling for it. We know the devil knows the Bible just as good. Matter of fact, just as good, the devil knows the Bible better than anybody. Right? So y'all thinking, oh, he's supposed to help them. You can't pick and choose. That's what we call a buffet Christian. You pick and choose which verse you, oh, what about it says you gotta help your brother, but also says do not, this and that. Do not anger, provoke people. Do not do this and that. Y'all just want to pick the good verses and live off of that. It don't work like that. The verses that tell you about this and that and tell you not to do this, y'all don't want to listen to that. That's why they tried to, even they got into the Catholic, all the churches. Protestant, Baptist, they got into all those churches, right? The devil, and it says it in the Bible. Read Isaiah, read the Old Testament. It'll tell you it's gonna be days with these false teachers. I'm not saying I'm a teacher or this and that. I just say I know I got proof. That's what it proves that you know what you're saying. I got proof. That's why I'm talking about little buddy that be coming on my channel. When I said I'm gonna find a way, he leave them comments. That's why you after me, right? That's why you try to sabotage everything I do. That what I say I'm gonna do it. Your magic, your witchcraft don't work. So you're bad. That's why I'm saying it. I want y'all to readjust. So now y'all gotta readjust. And remember, like I said, y'all stupid, right? So you're gonna readjust because I just came out here. And you're gonna end up fucking up again for the rest of the day. And what the hell? Now I'm not one of them niggas like that. But I just noticed all of a sudden where all that trash come from. I mean, maybe it was a storm. But look, there's a whole bunch of shit right here on the street. I mean, what the hell is that about? That make it look like the hood or something. Like it's the Bronx back in the day. When I was a kid, this trash and shit. But nigga shit, man. That's what I'm saying, niggas. But I just noticed that, it don't look right. So that's what I'm saying. Black, just because you're black, don't mean your neighborhood gotta look like shit, man. I mean, I'm not finna go pick it up, but I'm just saying. Y'all like, well, if you so mad about it, nah, I'm not finna go. That's a lot. But when I was a kid in New York, they had the street sweepers, but down here they don't have them, that would come through. I just noticed that. It was like, God damn, look at what the hell. I don't know, like somebody left a bag of garbage and somebody hit it and busted open. But all right, so anyway, I done got sidetracked by the trash. Let me make the videos I was supposed to. I was supposed to be showing y'all some shit. Waiting on the little he ain't back this time, but he'll be I'm pretty sure he signed in. And here go another one.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, if we're being fair.
Oh, okay. So I control you. I just said I was looking for you. I just sat down. I'm finna show y'all these videos and do a video. I'm finna do my commentary about them. And you chimed in. You like my little bitch, huh? You did. All right. All right. That's what I was waiting on.
If we saw Donald Trump sitting down in a black household, eating fried chicken with a father and a son, what would we say? What would we say? What would we say? You know folks out there would be calling it racist. Well, if it's racist for him, and I'm not saying it would be, but if it's racist for him, why wouldn't it be racist for Biden? Even they want to be a Republican so bad.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them. They know. But see, that's the thing. I think, remember, I was supposed to be talking, all right, about, I had some things I wanted to say, but, I freestyle, right? So freestyling. Stephen A. Smith, he want to come on our side. See, that is like a, but they know it's rats jumping shit. But, our side, I wouldn't dog him. I just want to make sure you real, you not goddamn, you trying to infiltrate, because if you come, it's not about black culture. Remember I told you the shit that they do nowadays, this shit ain't real. It's not real gangster shit. I told you that's why they changed all of it. Remember I told you that they even got Willie D to sell out, right? You look at Willie D, he one of them. He straight up. A lot of people get tired of Willie D talking that, every time these crackers, this and that. You fucking Willie D. But now all of a sudden Willie D scared of white boys in 2024. And they try to change it like no, it's not fear. We just want equal. No, it's no such thing as equality like that. Like we said, if that's the case, I want to be a fucking starting quarterback. I want what's the name job. They don't even think about the stupid shit they say. What's his name? The dude that married the hoe, the one that made marry a hoe. I don't even like Future as a rapper, but first of all, at least he actually raps compared to the other niggas. But I was on this side, not because it just, yeah, Sierra, right? Russell Wilson. Ain't no hate. And they were old level. I know I'm getting off subject. But my point my point is, what was I saying? That goddamn Russell Wilson, all that, I was talking about how they, changing everything. Oh, gangster rap, and that's not real gangster rap. And technically, if you got a daughter or whatever, you don't want her, in that. But the whole thing, gangster rap thing, we all grew up in the 80s, right? The women, like I said, most of the gangster, I'm pretty sure every gangster rapper, Willie D, all of them, Cube, the way our attitudes mostly come from what you would hear your mom, the women in your family say back in the 80s about them, this was before rap music really was coming out, it wasn't even out yet. They would call them out. Nowadays, you can't call them out, this and that. And that, all that is like, just like that, they call it slut shaming, right? It's like, yeah, you're getting off subject, I know. But It's not, men don't talk about, when, think about high school. When was the last time you was out? I mean, think about the times, if any, you talked about a girl that you know was fucking everybody. Nobody, you might only talk about her if you try to hit her and she wouldn't give you the and we gonna laugh at you like cause you mad. Like, just leave alone. Most of us, we ain't gonna try to fuck her. If you do, you do. But you know, it wasn't something to talk about. But ain't no men slut shaming. Oh, she's a slut. She's, you know, cause that's gossip. That's what women do. Females. We don't give a damn about that. Uh, that's what I'm saying. All of this is their programming, trying to program everybody into, you know, whatever submissiveness, so they could win the war without even, you know, firing a shot. They want to destabilize the country. I don't know. I'm thinking about that stuff. They keep. I mean, like I said, I think that's the dresser he wanted me to get when I first got here. He's like, "Oh, can you take me get a dresser?" I mean, like I said, I know I keep talking about it, but it's just, you notice every time I come out, because I'll make a video. That's why I document it. Because there's a lot of videos I want to do today. They just inundate me, if however you pronounce it. But with different stuff, right? Because there's another video. I know I keep jumping subjects. There's another video they put. It's labeled. I saw it yesterday. I'm gonna try to get to it if I remember. I know I keep jumping subjects. That how to know if your boss is gonna fire you, or is something like that. All right, and it's not common sense. You could tell this one of them liberals, Democrats. Why? Because everything he said is illegal. You know what I'm saying? They saying it like, oh, your boss don't like you no more. And he literally in the video said he used to let you do your job. That means you're doing it right there. He admitted the type of person he's talking about did their job, is a good employee, but the boss just don't like you. That right there, that's called a hostile workplace. And you can you can sue your boss. Because if you got it, they're going to pull up your time record that you never showed to work late. And you start noticing, and what he's talking about is true, but that's what I'm saying. That's just called a hostile workplace. Why is he on you, micromanaging you? Because he's trying to, you know, and the person at that point is right, the video, but he's totally wrong. He's just talking about some emotional shit, not the law. He's talking about some emotional shit where, oh, your boss doesn't like you no more. It don't matter if your boss like you. Because if I'm the boss, I ain't supposed to be friends with you anyway. I'm your boss, your supervisor, not your buddy, not your homie. You know, sometimes it works like that, but so this video is like, they keep putting these stupid ass videos. I'm like, that is totally illegal. He started off talking good, you know, because he said it. It's like, okay, like I said, remember I told y'all, I don't know about the rest of the military people. I had a briefing. We all had it, you know, report to the auditorium. And like I said, the dude started off. It was a sergeant. He started off, sorry, like an E6 or E7. These laws I'm finna tell you, I don't know what his MOS was. Because this was replacement. You weren't in your unit yet. These ain't military laws. These are federal workplace laws. They will follow you for the rest of your working life in the United States of America. No matter what job you got, whether it's fucking McDonald's or you go to college and you be a doctor, these laws still apply. EO, equal opportunity. So the video, I don't know, for some reason they put a crazy ass video of my recommend. I ain't even watched the whole thing. But I keep jumping. I'm gonna go to it later. I keep jumping subjects. If I remember, I gotta remember. But so like, and now you see that's what that dude Tatum was just talking about. Stephen A. Smith, they're all trying to be Republicans now. They want to, but they don't want to come out and say it. They're doing it on video. They know they're fucked. This ain't about no cool shit. That's what, like I said, that video yesterday, that girl, she said it. Like she was talking about Roland Martin. She told that nigga, this ain't no cool shit. This ain't no this ain't no black community. No, nigga. We tired of it. Y'all trying to deliberately sabotage people. It's not even that y'all mistaken about racism and diversity, and we need diversity, equity, inclusion. I don't need nobody to put me to. Now, if you do want to put me to the front and in front of everybody else, that's fine. You get what you pay for, or not pay for. Yeah. That's their problem. That's what they're mad about, because that's what they call the good old boy club. But when that type of stuff happen, that means the person knows what I'm doing, and the people he put me in front of don't know what they don't want to do it. They don't have the gumption, the intestinal fortitude, or the intelligence. But y'all, that's exactly what y'all got mad about. I was here longer. Yeah, but I've been here 3 months. I show up all the time. I done mastered 3 different machines. You've been here 8 years, and you still on that one machine. Now you mad. You on the same machine I started with, and this literally happens sometimes. I learned in hours. It took you weeks to master. Then on top of it, you still on it. I learned it in a fucking hour, couple of hours. That happened before, that when I was a machinist. It's not a brag, but these motherfuckers, no, we need to, this motherfucker lighter than me. That's another thing, probably. It's like, first of all, if that's the case, I'm darker than you. So if we just go by skin, either way, I still should go, not just by smarts and skill, I'm still gonna be ahead of you because I'm blacker than you. So it's like, so either way, you can't beat me. But but I don't have to go by by skin that's darker than you. That's what they mad about. That skin is darker. It is like, oh, you're not supposed to do this and that. They're like, why not? Yeah, it's like, just because he's white doesn't mean he's smarter. But there are white boys. I know. I was buddies with him. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Y'all, back in the day was, in the military. That goofball. That's, no offense. I ain't dogging him because he's white. I'm just dogging him because he, appears goofy. that goofiness knows no racial boundaries. It's like, all right, so back to this. So they're all the gatekeepers. Remember a couple of weeks ago we'll bust Stephen A. Smith, the gatekeepers. Seems like they're panicking. I keep laughing about Scooter bullshit. They make this they make these people go through his shit. Oh, every time I look over it, it's just hilarious. All right, so yeah, I was talking to a little Instacart chick. She texted me or whatever, but Cause that's the thing too. They do. They everything's up, but it's also not just they do it on purpose. Oh, it's out of stock. Everything I like is out of stock, out of stock. But on the app, it said because it's supposed to tell you right, low stock, out of stock. It's supposed to tell you that it's out of stock, but it says in stock many items. But then all of a sudden they play they give me the little whatever that is not in stock. But anyway, ain't no biggie. But back to this.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Make sure you use the merch link in the description section. The discount code is TheAnswer20. TheAnswer20. Get 20% off the entire store. And also, we have a new ambassadors program. So if you want to make money with Officer Tatum merch, you could go on. We give you 20% profit. You get 20% on that. So if you want to make a little money, you love Officer Tatum merch, you might as well make. As his friend would probably disown him if he flat out came out and said, I'm voting for Donald Trump. Behind closed doors, Stephen A. Smith is probably going to vote, or he intends to vote, or wants to vote, or feel that it's more applicable to vote for Donald Trump. I can almost guarantee you that. If you're thinking of selling your home soon, you don't want to miss out on this. Not only will I buy, but you know he can't say that. It's no way in the world that you would have this much vitriolic things or this many vitriolic things to say about Joe Biden and the Democrats, yet you'll still vote for them. Let's keep it 100. Everybody and their mama can see what's going on. Stephen A. Smith is like crying out. Stephen A. Smith is like the dude in the choir that's doing this with the tangerine. And he want to come out. I said tangerine, I mean tambourine.
Oh shit! Now, if he grew up in the church, it really. Nah, he from a different area. I mean city, and it's not the dude with the tambourine, and that. Well, he's younger than me, so he don't know. It's the choir director. That's what. No, not just Birmingham. It was in. And it wasn't trying. That's another thing. He's one of y'all. No offense. He's one of y'all generation. The whole thing. Everybody. It was not. No. This. Y'all generation believe in all this coming out. It's like why? Nobody cares. That's what we keep telling you. We don't care. Stop. Not stop. Like stop. That. Nobody cares. We don't care about your parades. Nobody. That's why you're broke. Stop. Nobody gives a fuck. Remember how the women used to say back in the day, get yourself business. But he was close. It was still funny. But because he said tambourine, but he's from a different, I was in New York and in Alabama, and I noticed as a kid. And it's not that they didn't have to come out. Everybody knew the choir director, the Kurt Franklin, all of them. This is before Kurt Franklin. This is the 80s. So he's younger than me, so he don't know. The difference is like the tambourine. Nah, it was the choir director. Yeah, this was the 80s. Birmingham, Alabama. New York City. Every black Baptist church or whatever. That's what we're talking about. All you doing, all this, they're coming after us. Nobody's coming after you. Nobody cares. All of you, that's why I said you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Just like I said, the girl yesterday, all this and that, you're not gonna win. No matter what you do, it's old. I told you, communists are stupid. The people in charge, y'all paying off. They're basically, all right, keep the money. I'm not mad that they keep the money. Y'all gonna need it. Keep the fucking, cause you're losers. So that means when it's over with, you're going to need the damn money. I'm dead serious. We're telling you, the people giving y'all this money, George Soros, these stupid communists, they're throwing away their money. You're stupid. Over and over again, you do the same stupid shit that you lose, and you lose. Every single thing. You get somebody that's like, nope, that's not how it go. It's the choir director. That's how it was. It's not the tambourine. See, you're trying to see that also proves you really wasn't in the church. Cause that was the why it was so funny. If it was just a tambourine player, nobody cared. Cause that's kind of bullying. And I'm saying we didn't have a code about bullying. You wouldn't have. That's why nobody had a problem. I was a kid. You had no problem saying anything to the elders, to the adults about, every Sunday, that guy is kind of sweet because he had a position, or he was the director of the whole choir. You can't see me, but I remember their movements. They're singing the song, and yeah, because like my main thing was like, damn, how come none of these singers, Birmingham, this is in Birmingham too. When I was a kid in New York, how come none of them have contracts? It's like they sound like, even though they're singing gospel, they sound like better than some of the people on record. And I got to ask a question, but I kind of realized back then, it's like, well, they got to be this and that. So there's a lot of people. I'm like, then in Birmingham, same thing. Sister so and so or brother so and so, they get up and sing. But then, also the whole choir is playing. And that's what I'm saying. Remember I told you. Remember what I told you. It always sounds close to what we're saying. It almost sounds as that you got to. Now back in the day, if I would have heard them say that joke, growing up in the church, I would have just thought, because matter of fact, no, it never was the tambourine. Because matter of fact, that's why I was so surprised as a kid, because comedians would say so. It was the choir director, not the tambourine player. It was the choir director. And I ain't see this on the comedies. I saw that. We all know this. I think exactly. That's why you felt. Normally they put you in your place for talking about a grown person. But you're 13, 14, and they just laughing too. It's like, yeah, they know, everybody know the choir, but they do that. I need both hands to actually imitate them. But they they do their thing. It's just how it is. But because they're into it, sing. They really is. They into it. But it was more than just he into it. You already know his movements and this and that. The choir director is sweet. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. I mean, I'm giving Tatum a little break, like he's just younger. That the reason he don't know the joke is because he's younger, but also he might not really been such a church, because he says he was a Democrat. But I don't know.
Lord Jesus. With the tambourine, he want to come out, but he can't come out yet. Because it ain't the right place in the right venue.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, nope. Back then, you didn't have to. Nobody cared. Everybody knew. Everybody. It's the 80s. Everybody knew. It was all this, that's Democrat stuff. All this. When did it start? Anybody might think about it. In the 80s, you just knew. Bill Clinton, a Democrat. Don't ask, don't tell. Right before I joined. Yeah.
That's how Stephen A. want to come out as a conservative Republican. He just can't yet. I want to play this clip so you can see him. He almost literally loses his voice talking about how ridiculous Joe Biden is. He started with hair on his legs and black kids rubbing hair on his legs, to then the black kids are just as good as, he said, white kids are just as good as poor kids, or what did he say?
But he got another video. I mean, the bottom line, basically all of them are just, even this Tatum dude, they catching up to me. I've been saying this, for years. That remember, my first person that I said is Ice Cube. He is like kind of Stephen A, but Ice Cube was different than Stephen A. Stephen A getting mad. Ice Cube just look, you could tell he want to be on our side too. Look at the old videos, right? Look at Fox News in 2019. All he said is, I'll just work with, meaning Trump or Biden, I'll just work with whoever works with us. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to, that's another thing you should have learned if you went to church back in the 80s. You can't ride the fence. That's in the Bible. You're double-minded. You can't. So Ice Cube is like, nah, you got to make a choice. You got to say, yeah, I'm either a Democrat or a Republican. You can't all this independent. Back when I was a kid, independents were, they said it. Independents were stupid people, right? If you're independent, you got to make up your mind. You can't be, oh, I'm undecided. That means, one, you're stupid and you're a coward. You got to make up your mind. Democrat or Republican, or, whatever. Another dirt party or this and that, you're stupid. But he had another video I showed. I mean, but like I said, this guy, he's another one. And he said, remember, because he actually does shows. Him, the Candace Owen. I'm not mad with them, but they actually do shows, and they make money from and I'm not mad at them. Actually, it's a black person called them out, but I'm not on either one of their sides. You're like, why? Because I know both of them are the same. So I'm not riding the fence, right? I know both of them are the same, right? And so they're trying to make money. That's why because think about it. After 2025, what are they going to do? These guys, the guys that's supposed to be on our side, what are they going to do? There's no more. They're still going to be the dumbest, but they're going to have to do what they got. They're just done. They're going to be broke. We're buying stuff. We're doing what we want, and they're still going to be broke. But by next year, they won't have nobody to, nothing. Nobody's going to help them. They're going to be fucking broke. And everybody saw on video, they burned their bridge. It is not like, oh, no, now if we did something to you, by all means, call. I never shied back from if I did something to you. Yeah, tell me. Because I don't want that shit on me, on my soul. But if I ain't do nothing to you, I'm going to call you out, bitch. What did I do to you, ho? Not a goddamn thing. And you lie to me and show me what I did to you. Not a fucking thing. Now, that's why your ass broke. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the fucking nigga that fucks you and leaves your broke ass broke. Like the women would say. When I was a kid, the women would say, don't let them niggas fuck you, leave you with a wet pussy and no money. That's all you got. Basically, he just left you with a wet spot in the sheets. Your bed, you got a wet spot and no fucking money. That's women. Women would say that. They trying to tell these girls, stop being a hoe. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But I think that means my order ready. But and so that's what I'm saying. The communists, they use hoes, and that's another thing. That's what I've been saying. You're not gonna use me like you use a hoe. They try to use like the dude that just left. You use grown ass black men like you use hoes. No, ain't no way in hell a communist Democrat Joe Biden gonna use me like some bitch. Like some piece of pussy you just fucked and just used. You done lost your fucking mind. Like I said, you a 6'2" bitch. I said to your face, I promise you. It's like, nigga, like I said, all this we've been through. That's why I said I'm the perfect person that they goddamn picked. They think they picked me. God made you pick me. Back in our day, like, nigga, you too big for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you 6 foot, I got, niggas 6'4". Nigga, you too big to be acting like, seriously, you embarrassing us. You too big to be running behind this bitch like you some goddamn whatever the fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. It don't work. I'm telling you, that's not the way it is. It's just like remember I told you yesterday. It's called the government mommy. The government mommy. But that's why it's illegal. I mean, you can, but you can't sell a mattress. Because you notice how they keep sending people to get this dude stuff. But you can't buy a used mattress. Look it up. You can't. Because it's a mattress. It might, even if it's used, you can't buy it. Just go ahead and buy a new one. I mean, but that's some crackhead crack house shit. That's the running. That's some crack house shit, man. Remember I told for some reason they making this dude just, oh, I got it. It's supposed to be he's giving back. He's giving back. He didn't just do some fucked up shit like most of us would move our. When I moved, I never left my stuff in the apartment. How many apartments I done had? Like 5 or 6. I never left my stuff, because I want my deposit back. But he don't pay for it, so he don't have a deposit. So he just left the shit. And I guess they're trying to make it like, that's what I'm saying, this weird communist stuff of everybody using, that's nasty, man. Nobody, look, see the running dude, the running man come through. And so that's a mattress, man. Well, okay, he might just take the bottom one, but you can't sell either. A box spring, you can't buy or sell a used mattress set. Like I said, what you do is go to the, now he coming back, you go to the Goodwill and buy the rails. But you got to pay about $100, or, you want that. Anybody who, you remember that excitement when you was getting your new apartment, when you was young, you go and get the rails from Goodwill. Look, it got stains on it. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what they want for y'all. I'm telling you. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. They want y'all to have to buy down and do shit like this, while a few of them are rich. Democrats, few rich niggas are rich, while you gotta do, see what I'm saying? Ain't no way in hell. No, nope. I mean, even back then, a lot of them mattress places, they'll finance it. You know what I'm saying? They'll finance you. That's why they told us, the adults, back now, the people who got experience, just go to the Goodwill or wherever and buy the rails. They're $15. The mattress you gotta buy for 100, 150. And it might be one of them places that let you buy it. I mean, finance it, But really, you should, and people gonna help you, especially if you're a little couple or something, y'all new, y'all young. They gonna help you, da 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 da. Buy a little mattress. So what is this, like witchcraft? Is his stuff supposed to be special? I'm not bad. I'm just wondering what is the street theater. Look up the word street theater if you don't know. What is this about, man? I don't get it. But it's all good. It's like, man, fuck that. I would go. Matter of fact, I go. I did. Matter of fact, I financed my shit. It's time for me to get some more. But you just go and what is it, Haverty's or what? Ashley, yeah, it's overpriced. Or buy it cash. Go somewhere, $700. Buy you a nice couch. Or like I said, bite the bullet and finance it. Buy your whole living room set, $2,000. By the time you're through paying for it, you paid 28, 2 years, 24 months, $100, $150 a month, whatever. You do what you do. That's up to you. As long as you know what you're doing, you're not being ganked. It's like it's always a way to do it. Now, renter center, that shit is a gank. But like I said, if you looked at your budget and you got $180 a week to pay for a living room set from renter center for $180 for 24 months, that's on you. Cause think about how, and they tell you straight up, it's not even in the fine print. They make you, cause they have to by law. They make you know that you're gonna pay by the end of your lease $8,000. It's like, when I say how are they still in business, not because it's illegal, it's because people who keep going to renter center, is just way too many ways to get you some. Like I said, the way I got mine, the Ashley furniture shit or whatever, it's still expensive too, but it ain't renter center expensive. Like I said, if rent the same set, if I the exact same set I bought and rent a center, probably by the time you finish paying, would have been $5,000, $6,000. But I ended up paying 28. It was a nice set. I still got it. But I got it in 20. Yeah, it's 10 years old. I got it in 20 when I first moved up here. It's 10 years old, literally 10 years. It's time for some new shit. But I'm a man, so I don't think like women. Oh, a woman probably would have been got rid of that shit. Just, yeah, I got the money. You just don't think about it, you know. But I ain't gonna get no new furniture, Rollum. Not until that's I gotta get this house thing straight. I just don't talk about it. Piece by piece, I'm fixing it. It's getting there. But where's the other videos? I gotta make a run in a minute. Pick up these little shits. Here's another one right quick.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise. I know this is hard to hear, but it's important.
Obama never moved the country as left as he wanted to. He was too timid, and he felt that he wasn't yet ready. He would hurt his legacy if he didn't get reelected or was too dangerous. So now, with Joe Biden, he's living his dream. Remember what he said? He's on tape. My dream is to phone in the presidency. I would like to have a third term, but not if I had to work. I would just like to sit in my basement and just tell people what's going to do. And he said it, and that's what he's doing right now. The Obamas are running the country. When my point is, they want Joe Biden the way he is because he's a construct. He's just a cardboard person they cut out and they plopped him down in the basement and they make him move once in a while, and then they run all of the agencies. Obama's responsible for the border. He's responsible for the whole crime epidemic. This is what he wanted, and Biden was very useful.
People would ask me, knowing what you know now, do you wish like you had a third term? And I used to say, you know what? If I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine with that.
Barack Obama, name it, just name it. We came into that presidency with people on both sides of the political aisle that were really working hard to put race behind us and make it incidental to who we are. And all during that campaign, take a gun to a knife fight, get in their faces. My grandmother was scared of black men, threw her under the bus. Michelle, they raised the bar on me. Never been proud. Damn right me. I got so sick of it. He ran about, I'm to the right of Hillary. As soon as he got in there, it was socialist medical Obamacare, which I think the medical system was never recovered from. And then he remanufactured the entire Middle East and was the most anti-Israeli president we've ever had. He alienated a lot of the Sunni monarchies, and then he promoted Iran, and the Shia circle and triangle, whatever it is, Hezbollah, Hamas, Lebanon, Syria. We had the bombing of Libya, where the Gaddafi epigon is that the children were going to gradually restructure Libya. They probably would have lost power eventually, but it was the idea you're going to go in there and bomb and just destroy that country. Then we had the Syrian Red Line. Remember that? Brought the Soviets back into the Middle East for the first time in 40 years. And by the way, they're still there. And then we had the hot mic, where basically that was the green light that got Putin into Ukraine when he said, "Give me space, Vladimir.
tell Vladimir to give me space. I'll be flexible in missile defense. My last election, Putin gave them space. We dismantled missile defense, which would be very valuable right now in Eastern. The Poles would have been very happy to have it. And then he went into Crimea and the Donbass, etc. That was his foreign policy. We had the whole Trayvon, where it looked like the child they never had. You name it.
Look
It
up the
was just
Trayvon hoax. It's still on YouTube. The Trayvon hoax is actually a good video, a good documentary. I watched it. I never knew it was that damn stupid. The whole hoax.
in your face and in your face, and suddenly everybody started to recalibrate their tribal affinities. And then this completely nefarious, debunked charlatan, but a sinister one, not just a non.
Yeah, Obama is the charlatan. He is president or supposed to have been president. That's a charlatan. He was king level, literally. Just because we call it president and we don't have what do you call it? Biblically, a president is the same as a king. We don't have a theocracy. We don't have a monarchy. But for your dumb ass, that's a charlatan. You and your buddies.
Charlatan. Al Sharpton was
Al
rehabilitated
Sharpton.
and what was in the White House every week. This Freddie's Market, Crown Heights racist. Tell them Jews to come over here in their yarmulke. We blacks were doing this when you homos. It was homophobic. It was racist. It was anti-Semitic, and all of a sudden he's central man for Obama. Go on and on and on. One thing about Obama people don't realize is that, yes, Obama won twice, and yes, he raised record amounts of money. Yes, he ran brilliant campaigns. But over his tenure, he lost 1,400 state and local offices to Republicans, and he came in with a super majority in the Senate and the House, and when he left, he had lost the House and the Senate and the presidency. That's hard to do in a country that's controlled by leftist institutions. He was sitting in the meeting when John Brennan laid out the whole FBI Operation Crossfire Hurricane, and he heard what Hillary Clinton was doing. He knew all about his Department of Justice Attorney General meeting with Bill Clinton during the whole Hillary thing. You name it. This goes all the way back to Tony Resco and what his Chicago career. And now he has the gumption to come out every once in a while and lecture us on racial relations and stereotyping when he has what? Not the Chicago beautiful home, not the Colorama mansion, not the 40-acre Martha's Vineyard mansion, but the Hawaii mansion. And he lectures us on white supremacy, white privilege, etc. Remember, he hijacked the John Lewis funeral and started giving us rants about Puerto Rico and the filibuster being a racist idea. I could not believe that. Here you are at a funeral, and he's supposed to be giving a eulogy, and he starts ranting about getting rid of.
What the hell kind of car is that about? This falling apart. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all keep forgetting who the hell you fucking with. These white weirdo. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Y'all really forget who y'all be fucking with. It's like, no, I ain't even talking about violence. I'm talking about what the hell that's a spray painted car. That's some hippie liberal shit. That ragged ass shit. No, because it's raggedy. It's like, I don't know, almost like superstition. If you drive that, my shit gonna turn raggedy. I need a paint job, yeah, but the inside, everything is good. No, get that raggedy shit away from my, yeah. It's like, nah, what the hell you doing with that shit? The mirror hanging off? Yeah, no, yeah, I don't know who you don't pull up on me with no raggedy ass car like that.
Of the Jim Crow area, relic era filibuster at a funeral. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, who filibustered Sam Alito? Wasn't it you? Right. Wasn't it you? You tried to stop the nomination by doing what? Filibustering? And, it changed the Democratic Party. They had a party of Bill Clinton. I know Bill Clinton's corrupt. I know he was untrustworthy, but
yeah, I know Bill Clinton was corrupt, for another. I tell this story all the time. I done told it too many times to be worried about it. It obviously ain't got no proof. So one night, this back in Birmingham. This is like, who was president? Bush. It's like '02, '03, and fucking, you know, Hillary. At the time, I ain't know nothing about the Whitewater, all that shit. You know, I didn't know about all that. You know, whatever. I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't know. I didn't care, right? So fucking Hillary was a New York senator, right? I didn't care. But this is like 2002, right? So this Birmingham, and you know Birmingham, obviously, if you know your geography, is next to Arkansas. All right. So, dude, I mean, I can't explain it. It's not no this little boy shit. Oh, my boys know Hillary. They know Hillary. No, no. This is just real nigga shit. Out the blue. They, you know, they was smoking. I don't smoke like that, but you know, just little blunts. And it wasn't confessing, you know, this nigga just talking. He said shit. He know niggas that did hits. Cause this is 2002. So you can't even say I'm trying to say this was 2002 or one. You know, we look, you know how that weed shit, you looking at the sky, you know, the philosopher. I thought he finna, matter of fact, the reason why it struck me as odd for a second immediately, because I thought he was finna start talking about politics, period, because she was a New York senator. And I'm like, why are you bringing up Hillary? You know, because Bush is president, you know, and at that time, the divide wasn't so bad, right? But back then I had been known. Cause matter of fact, when I first got out the army, I asked my homeboys when I was in college. And I'm like, why do black folks automatically vote for Democrats? I'm like, our whole lives. You know, and that's like I said, back then I started voting for Republicans, right? And then not just to be different, it's like because I wanted my own business, right? And I'm listening to their policies. The Republicans are for business owners. Democrats ain't for nobody. I didn't know how deep it was, how evil they was. It just seemed, but I didn't know that they was going to get even madder at me, right? For being a hot shot. Yeah, hot shot. I was, being a hot shot. You're supposed to stifle yourself. Okay, I got good ideas, but I'll just forget about them. Cause some nerd, I might hurt some little bitch ass nerd. All right, feelings. So anyway, he started talking, and it wasn't nothing big, no detail. The point is, it was a time period. This was 22 years ago. Hillary Clinton. He just said and the Whitewater scandal. Most people only heard bits and pieces about it, right? Most people. I just didn't know how deep that Crip shit was. Back then. Back then to me it was just a high school. Back 10 years before. But then I'm in the army. I didn't understand how deep these niggas had been since I've been gone. And these niggas, he's like, nah, man, they this and that. And he wasn't even upset like, oh, Hillary Clinton is corrupt. He wasn't even talking about the news reports, the Whitewater scandal. He just he wasn't even bragging. Like I said, it was nighttime. He's smoking a blunt. We're looking up like what the hippies do. Looking at the clouds, look at the stars and the quasars. But he's talking about niggas that did hits for the Clintons. I ain't got no proof. I don't care. That's not the point. Is Trump was right. I know for a fact that the motherfucker Clinton, Hillary, Bill Clinton, them motherfuckers, it didn't make it so bad. They hired gangbangers, Crips to do shit for it. Not just Crip, they just hired niggas in the hood to do the hits. The Whitewater shit. I probably know people that can connect and really goddamn it. So you can be mad and talk shit, but you're mad, you little jealous bitch. You're mad. You're mad. So what did these dudes? Did they like rape you? I take that back. You too, because now y'all try to give me a flag. Do they? I'm talking to the dude that keep leaving the comments. So what they just bust you out every night? Cause there's no way you keep coming on my channel getting embarrassed like I embarrass you, and unless you one of them you just like it, they just bust you out. You got to love it. You love what's it called? But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not into that shit, nigga. You know, look, you find somebody else to abuse you, cause you want to get abused. Clearly, you like abuse. You like losing. I guess they take their dicks and smack you in their face or something with their dicks in your face, and you keep coming back and just taking it. You know, I don't know what I'm like, dude. I'm not the I don't that you go join some kind of fetish club. You got a fetish, dude. Why you keep coming on here? You got a fetish. Go either get help for it or go join, get you a dominatrix to smack you around. You know, with that leather shit. You know, be like one of them comedy movies. You know, you how it be like a high level executive, and you know this or that, and he's tied up, and you know because the action star, or either you know it's a female, Sandra Bullock or something in the 90s. I'm just saying this wasn't a movie, real movie, you know, shit, and they just they find that's what you do, bro. You know, damn, she took. I had I had like 8 items. I've been talking what for 30 minutes? No, an hour. It took this bitch an hour. I had 8 items to go do the goddamn Instacart. I had like 8 items, but okay, maybe they do other people in the Saturday. Maybe they do just more than one person at a time. Well, anyway, let me get. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna fuck with you, some boy, you stupid ass nigga.